right now. We start on Echo Owls. Happy already working with every fiber of his body, and we have a Demon Hunter opening. Echo Owls, a fantastic macro map with expansion chances, and Kaho opens up with a Demon Hunter. First to 3 advances to the winner bracket semi-final in the most prestigious tournament in the Asian scene. Demon Hunter gets a circlet, not too bad. And Happy with the fast expansion. Always the trouble for Night Elves these days. How do you break it? With an aggressive Demon Hunter play or not? Kaho has defeated Happy twice in best of 3s, but now it's a different challenge. It is a best of 5 in a show cup. He had a 3-1 win once, so he kinda defeated him in a best of 5. But you know, Happy, he always finds his way back. Kaho decides to go for a counter expansion right away. Happy got the Shadow Priest on the right hand side. This means a little less regeneration, but also more experience maybe for Kaho. Happy aggressive as always, leaning far forward, and this is dangerous for Kaho already. This could turn out to be a disaster. The Demon Hunter was so greedy. He's luring the ghouls towards the expansion that is nowhere finished. He gets the Berserker. Gotta be careful about that. Tech has not started yet in Kaho. How do you escape the ghouls? Detonate, maybe? Kaho with Immolation, but that's a TP or a dead Demon Hunter. He does a lot of damage here, ghoul down and hurt, but I think the same can be said for this Tree of Life. Moon Juice uses it now. The circlet obviously helping, but it doesn't help with the expansion. Happy's first big win of the playoffs with the first aggressive move of the playoffs. And the Wisps are under attack. Against Happy, you always want that good start into the series. You can't really allow yourself to fall behind if your name is not 1-0 or Lin. And Kaho, a whole different day than 2 days ago versus Sok, huh? A little more stressful. A little more pressure. And maybe a missed opportunity. Immolation, mana burn. Alright, we got the staff on Happy side. He just keeps on roaming. Man, this guy is so ultra aggressive at every stage of the game. While other undeads are turtling sometimes quite a bit, Happy does not. With his ghoul play, most aggressive in the game. Shadow Priest still up. The new formation of ghouls coming in, and Kaho needs extraordinary defensive play. With all the piercing damage he got, Happy has one target and one target only. Not too much to dispel here actually, but it's level 3 finally. Mana burn 2, but that's also the second cancel on the cost of one ghoul again. This is a total of 3 now in the past couple of seconds. It is getting expensive, but once Happy has that expo up, he can build a myriad of them. And that is no problem at all. Would Immolation 2 have been better? So far, Happy is pummeling the hottest prospect in the scene. 23 years old Kaho fascinated us all in the group stage, and now one loss after the next. This one is the Berserker, the most expensive one. Happy falling a bit behind in XP. This is more and more ghouls constantly. I wonder if this will hurt in the long run in the lumber department. As the Demon Hunter is quite hurt now as well. Tier 2 almost done, but Kaho over microing forgot the hunches all. Ooh, that's a problem. Happy though, his tech is late. The Demon Hunter is cleaning more and more of these ghouls. Nobody can be 100% satisfied with that pick. Or with this game so far. Immolation activated again, and Happy. How many ghouls was this? 10? More? Maybe 10? And Kaho waiting for tier 2 and the resources to be up. Panda it is. He needs this hero up fast. It doesn't matter if it's against Gargs or if it's against Fiends or if it's just against ghouls. You need a strong Breath of Fire. 6 ghouls on the counter. Yeah, but the counter resets every 90 seconds. So I'm talking the entire early game. You little smart asses. Expo for Kaho is up. Obviously no Nature's Blessing just yet. No Entangled Goldmine just yet. Happy still needs some time for the next crypt. Is that the third or the second? Is that the third crypt and we go Gargs? Yeah, it is. A relatively late third crypt, right? Maybe that's already a little lumber issue here. Kaho going tier 3 immediately. Panda's already level 2, double claw and circlet for the DK. That is of course helpful for the Lich in a second. So what's the counter? This is tough. Happy almost unbeatable on Echo Owls. With the stalemate breaker upper right. The mana burns are really good. And the Panda wants to creep in the middle. We go lore and we also go wind. An early wind is that. Expo has of course not paid off yet. Low supply numbers and the Gargs should give you map control now. Prevents the Panda from creeping. It's an extraordinary move and whoa! Kaho going double wind. One lore double wind. That is new. Or at least we haven't seen it in a while. Shadow Priest with full mana falling as well. DK is level 3. That's quite nice. Lich a bit under-leveled. Of course, as he just came out, but so is the Panda at some point. There will be a slowerish creeping phase, I'm sure. Even Happy has to agree with that. So is it Hippos right away? That is more or less the way Happy wants to play. Mass Air, Dreadlord third, and lots and lots and lots of heal scrolls. And for that, the Panda's not equipped yet to force these heal scrolls to be used. He can't repair. Kaho's ready. Big hold. That's the staff, that's the clarities, that's Moonstone, and that's an orb soon. Happy doesn't have an orb just yet, needs to wait for the tier 3. Drunken Haze mischance. Exactly. Oftentimes underrated. Is that the third Engine of Wind? Whoa. Double heal scroll for Happy already. 500 gold invested. Is this just bears and hippos? No, it's dryads and hippos. Is that the right answer, Kaho? He doesn't have the biggest experience compared to other players in the competitive realm, but he's grinding like almost no other. And he also showed that it's not all micro. He has a great mind for the game, but how do you get level 3? Is green into turtles the way to 3? Kaho has to maneuver to the shop. There's no other way. He needs heal scrolls. Undeads have the heal scrolls in the shop. He can always go for them. But what about Kaho? Shop control as important as in almost no other matchup with no other strategy. Scroll of the Beast, absolutely fantastic. Happy's playing this without a slaughterhouse, right? It's only Gargs, no Destros. And Happy's in upkeep already. Sick creep by Kaho. Demon Hunter clears the marketplace. Panda clears the south. That took a lot of experience off the map, but you gotta be quick. Happy's coming. Collapsing on the Night Elf here, and there's barely any damage. The Demon Hunter is necessary here, and heal scrolls are necessary. He comes in with the Scroll of Protection. Would have had... Oh, sick Drunken Haze dodge. Panda in trouble. Maneuvers out of it. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's real bad. The Panda is the carry, and he's dead. Massive loss for Kaho. And now what? Breaking upkeep. And that's an Altar Revive. Can the hippos prolong the game? How do you want to win this without heal scroll, without protection scroll, without the panda? This looks impossible, but we got the scroll of the beast. Can the hippos win the fight? Can the demon hunter get rid of these units? It's Alchemist third. X-Lord played this a long time ago. Happy wouldn't listen back then. Happy listens now. And Happy takes map 1 with the demon hunter kill. No chance for Kaho on map 1. GG Emperor in stellar shape. On what seems to be the neutral map, Kaho had an idea, Kaho had a plan. But you only have a plan until the match starts and Happy goes in with the aggression with 4 ghouls. That was it. Wait, this best of 3? Or is that just... No, it's best of 5. They said it's best of 5. It should be best of 5. Otherwise, I'm massively confused, as I am so often. Oh man. Tough start for Kaho into this series. The next map is Last Refuge, a different map, a very different map. Still a good chance for the Demon Hunter, but yeah. Happy Undead versus Night Elf, man. He owns this matchup for such a long time. The plan was mass hippo production. The creep route was interesting. It was a new one. And it was pretty damn close. If Kaho buys a little bit more time, if that panda is in the fight, he might be able to stall some time. But 2 expo cancels by Happy at all cost. I think that's pretty clear on macro maps like this. If he gets an economy advantage, it's just his game. But Kaho, can he pull it together? The first map was clearly a disappointment. And as I said, not the greatest experience as a competitive player compared to all the others. He'll not give this up. He knows that if he plays his A game, he got a chance. He got a solid chance. But Happy makes the first step towards the winner bracket semi-final. Happy upper right hand side, Kaho bottom left. The heroes will not change. The early game will not change much in terms of units, but it might just be a very, very different one in terms of style. Cause Last Refuge, you can expand, but that is risky. Emerald 381, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 44 months. Much appreciated. As we said so many times, if we're up above a certain threshold for paid subs, we get a little raise by Twitch, and you all help us to accomplish that. Kaho knows that Echo Owls is oftentimes the odd one out. Early Undead expansion, you cannot play this on all maps, especially Echo Owls and Twisted come to mind. Here on Last Refuge, it should be more straightforward. And this is where Kaho is the best. Does Happy not have sound on? He has not even earplugs, does he? Interesting. Maybe that's just distraction. Maybe it's in-ears. Who knows? Very small in-ears, huh? Yeah. Demon Hunter with the claws. That's good pressure early on. Oh, that's just a 21 supply trick. Guess it was. Gotta be careful about that Acolyte. We've seen it way too many times. But here comes the Ensnare. Creeps and Archer working together. The Troll is nice enough to give Kaho the experience. And Happy wants to level now. We got the Wisp in position. Oh, was that? No, wasn't it an eye? Got the experience. Way better early game for Kaho. He's the one in control. He dictates this. And Happy fails with the surround. Nice little counter block. Oh, wow. That was such a tiny but sick move to not get the Ogre surrounded there. Happy 0 experience 1 minute in. And the Wisp is always in position until you chop that tree right in front of it. Happy loses a bit of control. And there's a Wisp exactly for that detonate. We still have immolation for a lot of damage. The Archer has arrived here too. Deny by the creeps. That's a little unfortunate. Troll's revenge. Ghouls come in for the block. Whoa, how does this... Oh, the detonate woke up the Ogre Magi. Demon Hunter quite hurt. Must be sure to not get surrounded here. The circlet also absolutely fantastic. As the chat... The tech is running, and Happy finally gets his first experience points. Little unlucky with that Archer now, Kaho. Walked into Ghoul range. Uses it a little bit as bait to do AoE damage, but that's also level 2. That's a surrounded Demon Hunter in an instant TP. Happy reclaiming map control just like that. Very aggressive Demon Hunter once again. And Kaho, everything that worked out, yes, 2 days ago, it's not working out today. Gotta play it careful now. You can't get surrounded again, then the series is over. Still a bit confused if this is best of 3 or best of 5, since the graphics yesterday said best of 5. Oh, Ancient! Oh, Kaho, you can't lose this one! Oof. Robe of the Magi, not the worst. Puro Rush, good morning. Thanks for getting up early for these matches. Demon Hunter 3, super fast. Happy once again doesn't survive the early game without ghoul losses. That does hurt. Huntress Hall this time in a way better spot. Double lore immediately as you don't have the second base income. You can't afford the lores, the wins too early. You don't even need them because it's not mass air by Happy. Lich is a priority. Levels are a priority. Ghouls are all hurt. There's a staff, there's boots. Much more mobility for Kaho and a Naga for more pressure. Happy scouts this and Happy is hurt. But can Kaho reach? The Demon Hunter has the boots, not the Naga. And that's the first kill. Good impact, but again, no TP. Second cooldown. 3 in a row. Staff back. I like that. No coil was available. And Kaho is in fighting shape. Waiting for tier 3, of course. Happy has to push at a certain point. And tier 3 is only at 50%. He still has time. Naga Fork Lightning is incredible. If Kaho keeps on burning, this push will be a lot harder. Creeping will be slower. And here's the burn. And more important, Demon Hunter has no staff, gets out. And this Rock Golem still causing some trouble. Would love to have a Wisp here now for mass detonate on these skeletons. And Happy uses the Rock Golem as a little bit of bait. Kaho not taking it. Experience goes to Happy, but again slowed down. Boots of Kel'Thalas, not the greatest item at all. And how do you play this now, Kaho? Happy doesn't have too many creeps left in the north. Trying to take this away. Will Happy go for the 9-minute 30 push? Is that still in the mix? Or is it a counter expansion? There's a blue dot moving. Big mana potion on Happy's side, of course, but stolen. This is not the perfect Happy. This is not the Happy that saves every single ghoul and every single skeleton that gets last hits with his acolytes in the early game. Is he still strong enough though? Big mana potion was sold for an invo potion. There's another one on the ground. Big healing. That's amazing. And Happy, what's left? Mana stone. Oh my god. If Kaho doesn't steal the shop away, that's mana stone and big mana potion for Happy. Unbelievable. Oh, the red spot is a little troublesome. But good blocks makes up for it. What's the item? Claws plus 12. Okay, not great. Naga is out. 9 minutes coming. Frenzy is ready. We're waiting for the Destros. How do you get home, Kaho? No TP. This setup is not good. Is not good at all. How many frenzy ghouls we have? 6 apparently. Staff home to buy more time to save these, to get the Demon Hunter back in shape. Coil Nova right clicks. That's time for the big potion, isn't it? It absolutely is. Kaho needs an orb. Kaho needs the army here. He's still not ready. He was so out of position with the rat spot. And this could be a quick 2-0. Kaho, how do you get the numbers up? The Naga is not level 3, just inches away. Can you get one kill for the Fork Lightning too? So far it's only the Night Elf units dying. Naga out of position, no staff, invo potion used. How do you salvage this, Kaho? With a little bit of hero focus, but there's Frost Armor available. Another bear falling level 4 immediately. Naga under fire, Fork Lightning. Okay, she's gone. Also the Lich Herd. Is that the time for Kaho to do something here? The Demon Hunter is surrounded and dies. Lich level 3. Frost Armor again. Oh no. That's GG as well. Happy exploiting a misposition by Kaho. Pounces on him at 9 minutes. And that is game. And match points are, we think, for Happy. What a monster. There's no doubt who's the better player in this matchup today. No doubt at all. Just a fantastic performance so far. And that is 3 match points in a row for Happy. A few months ago, I would have said, this is over. There's no one who can get a reverse sweep from Happy. But it has happened. 1-0 and Lin both got reverse sweeps off of Happy. Kaho got a little bit too greedy. If he goes for the lab, he's in a way better spot than going for the green. This could also disrupt the timing a little bit. He was out of position the entire time, basically. But it all starts with losing the TP early. And not rebuying it, of course. Oh, is this a 40-minute best of 5? Kaho was able to take maps. Kaho was able to take series off of Happy. Slowly but steady he got there. But today might not be the day. So much pressure on the 23-year-old Night Elf. Might be the first Night Elf in the lower bracket. As you guys gather your channel points as they come. Okay, we're on to map number 3. Whenever you have match points, this feels good, of course. This was Luz's map, Kaho Last Refuge. And even if Kaho wins these maps, still the 2 happy maps are coming. Did Kaho warm up? Last Refuge seemed better than Echo Isles. A style that suits him better as well. Kaho upper right, facing the lower bracket. Happy, 1 step away from the winner bracket semifinal. Once again, Kaho starting with the claws. Once again, he's rushing across after the first item. This is his standard opening now on almost every map. And Happy this time, less aggressive. Sucked it from the shop immediately, doesn't really matter. If he loses these few HP points, ghouls and skeletons are creeping this little spot. He's not creeping this, is he? No. Acolyte in the north, still harassing, still annoying. Oh, Kaho, you gotta pay attention to this. And he does. Can't afford to lose these XP points. Once more, Kaho's trying to steal XP away. This time, Happy saving these ghouls as there is less pressure than before. Maybe a more stable early game is the key to success. But that gives Happy level 2. You can't give him level 3. Happy low on lumber, but tech has started. Same for Kaho, a little faster. Hard for me to find the Demon Hunter, actually. He's in the middle of the map. That's just level 3. Needs 1 more after this. But Happy always gets it. This feels like wasted time by Kaho. .6. He made sure that the green is gone. So it's not the flawless creep route. Once again, a big healing. Very important for the mid game. So from super aggression to a very passive Demon Hunter. Happy thinks, okay, if you give me the time, I play the biggest advantage that I have in my early game. Oh, dodges the detonate. And that is ghoul creeping. You can just rotate them. We have level 3 online. A little bit of harass, but Happy already got the item. That's another circlet. Poison everywhere. Can the Demon Hunter reach? There's no boots, there's no staff. And there's Unholy Aura. Also level 2 evasion on, level 2 immolation online. They don't want to fight each other apparently. Happy could go for the natural once this Engine of War is done with. Arc of Reincarnation, you know what, against Happy this item isn't bad. Double Pendant of Energy. That requires a lot of mana burns now. At the moment, that was the last coil. Can he once again decimate the ghoul numbers, and will it help him this time? Totally understandable. As much as I love the Ankh versus Happy, you need the gold. Everything in the mid game is so expensive. If he sells it, if he finds it later, maybe there's usage to it. But yeah, for tier 3 on the way, for the lores, the gold is just better. And now Kaho playing a more or less aggressive tier 2. No coil available at all, and the Demon Hunter right clicks aren't enough. Second big consumable for Kaho, and that is additional mana burn with the Wand of Mana Stealing. Takes XP away from the Lich as well. Ghouls never picked up the item. Could have been a bit more HP on the DK. We're working on the 9 limit timing again. Naga needs levels. Hard to get now. The middle is more or less empty. Labs are oftentimes saved for later. Red spots are too strong, so what's really left? You don't want to be out of position. This time, Kaho has a TP, can't take risks, and he has good control with Naga and Dryads in the mix. At least soon. And Happy's sharking around. Finds Kaho now, but only after the creep spot is done. Fork Lightning available next ring. Happy has to make it. Oh, he didn't find him there. Demon Hunter. If he wants to invest a big healing, he can pounce on this. Yeah, that's rough to cover this retreat. Going for the Lich, no mana. Naga in trouble, so is the Lich. The Dryads are coming in, Riju as well. Demon Hunter will be healed up, probably. Can he get that second hero? No, he decides otherwise. As we have no boots on the Demon Hunter. Ooh. Dodges bullets here is Happy, but that's also 3 ghouls gone and a lot of HP. Plus, Demon Hunter presence in the undead range. That means mana burn and statues are only coming together now. Kaho, this is the timing where you want to be defensive. You know what's coming. You're 1 minute off. Ring of Regen, by the way, fantastic. Oh, dangerous for Kaho. He wants evasion and he wants level 2 Fork Lightning. I can see that. Happy making a pit stop at the marketplace for a little bit more experience. He can't reach any levels, but he can get better items immediately. Gloves, claws. Boost that Lich as much as you can. Go for the Naga. He had no resources for the 3rd hero, so he had to wait a little bit. And that's when you want to be aggressive. Kaho, the red spot, not again. This could just be the same mistake as on Last Refuge. Uh-oh. He starts it. And everything is hurt. He has a TP this time, of course. But he's low on gold. He's low on HP. He can't finish the red. Oh, this is gnarly. The shop is down. No staff, no orb. Surgical strike by Happy once again. No mana to work with. Just a little bit of moon juice. And it's daytime. Kaho, can you hold? This is your winner bracket on the line right here. Fiend's a little exposed. This, of course, also means no potion in the defense. You're holding on to the big healer potion. And Riju is working. There's only one Destro. But Kaho's numbers are dwindling. He gets a few kills. That's Fork Lightning level 2. Is there a chance for a kill? Naga, move to the side. Very, very carefully now. Oh, the Fiend not getting killed. Dryad is chasing. Lich under fire as well. Frost Armor dispelled. The Demon Hunter is standing strong. Still with the potion. And Kaho, it seems like, is holding. Bear is alive for now, but the Naga is not. And Happy, what now? Is that just game? That is insane. No staff, no orb, no heal potion, not much moon juice. Probably not even a full 50 foot army. The bears were hurt and he did a lot of damage here and he survives. If that shop falls 5 seconds later, this is game. And this is the moment you need. After 2 maps where you get smacked, having this fight, finally a confidence booster. And Happy switching gears. He wanted to expand. Kaho figuring this out immediately, punishing this immediately. And what's the tech switch by Happy now? Abominations. Claws evenly distributed on Naga and Lich, interestingly. Captain America helmet. More armor, more HP, more damage. but both get a red spot. This is of course a little gift, as it was hurt before and no rejuvenation. Oh. Lap up now. This Demon Hunter is a beast. Level 5. Level 3 mana burn. I don't know how much armor this is, but like 13? Abominations are coming, but Disease Cloud is not. What do you got? Oh my god, 17 armor. Unbreakable. Happy in a precarious spot. There's only 4 accolades for a while as he builds a sacrificial pit for vision. But does vision help you? Happy has no lumber at all for Disease Cloud. And without Disease Cloud, these air bombs are basically big mana potions. If he had Dark Ritual, which he does not. Kaho's Expo almost up now. And he's also working on the best tech you can get, and that is Talons. Talon Crow form is the win condition, usually. Happy doesn't have lumber. He has a lot of gold. It's rare to see that Happy mismanages his lumber. Of course, big investments into that sack pit requires a lot of that second resource. But Kaho, is he is entangling, right? Yes, he is now. Happy identifies that Kaho can't chase because he has no boots. And it must be time for talents now. We're forgetting about the production at the moment. And the Shade scouts the expo. Another attack upgrade over Disease Cloud. Also over Web. Happy's Shade is making his way into the main. He will see the Ancient of Wind. And that is then timing for it. We have not a single Talon out just yet. Calm before the big storm. Only one Wisp? Okay, they're coming now. Talon number 1 in production. Happy knows, second Crypt, Fiends, and soon Web. The early round of Talons can be sniped. 3 nukes, of course. Demon Hunter wasn't touching the undead for a long time. So very little burns. Happy has the mana. He can still do this. 1300 gold. Happy is between a rock and a hard place. He knows the longer the game goes, the better it is for Kaho. But he also knows that he's not in shape yet. Doesn't have the numbers. And Kaho's just sitting. Why wouldn't he? 2 crows, soon to be 3. That's not enough. We have double invo potion, no TP. Strange game now. Very rare that you have a situation like this. Very rare that you have a Happy who is not in your face at all times. Another crit. He's switching to Gargs! Oh, he sees the crows and switches to Gargs. And Kaho has to see this. Emperor's new clothes. Leave the fiends alone. They're not good enough. This is sick. This is so sick. Kaho isn't well equipped for Gargs. At least not mass Gargs. But Happy still has very, very, very low lumber. Their spirit tower is coming. That's curious. Kaho maybe getting a bit impatient. Town portal, heal scroll, invo potion. All on the Naga. Oh, Happy taking a step back. Rare to see. This is a very X-Lordish series by Happy. First the Alchemist third on Echo Isles. And now sitting in the base. But how do you get to supply when you have no lumber? So weird. Nice Coil Nova. Not enough though. Happy is getting the most out of his no upkeep. Could have been time to transition or prepare a transition to Mountain Giants already. Because then everything is more or less useless on Happy's side. Or another base, of course. Happy is scouting for it. Kaho needs to invest a little now. This is, of course, a situation where you're not in often.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
If Happy missteps once, the Destro is gone. If Kaho moves a little too far forward, he's losing a handful of units too. Where is the third base, Kaho? You have a Wisp upper left. He's not thinking about it. More upgrades. 2-2 only. And Happy's trying to lure the crows into an unfavorable position. Working from range now. Demon Hunter should be burned immediately. Yeah, they're both trying to set up traps. Slowly. Careful. Happy is getting some lumber back. 2,500 gold. Insane. Is Kaho misreading this game? He's going to 100. With what? More of the same? Such an atypical game by Happy. Still 400 APM, somehow, apparently. Oh, Destro. Some solid damage. If Happy switches to Garg, there's no Dreadlord for them. So far it's only upgrade. Both players are so rich. Happy goes to 100 as well. Oh, Kaho, you're in trouble, man. It's oftentimes Happy's flawless execution that wins games. Here, it might just be game sense and decision making. He's fighting into the undead base when Happy is not at 100. This has to work. Kaho, Demon Hunter has a big potion, can consume it. Fiend down, A-bomb down. Big losses for Happy. The Destro on the right-hand side, catching another volley. Are there even Fiends left? Not too many. Naga 4. Relentless pressure by Kaho, but the potion is used. Needs a staff very soon. Every mana potion could kill him. Town portal out. Kaho, a massive supply lead. That was apparently the right choice for the time being. Happy gets punished for just sitting. Kaho lost a lot, but Happy lost more. Main base almost empty. Rare to see such a dive into such a fortified base working out so well. 2 crows and a potion was all that Kaho lost. That's incredible. Crows can easily be rebuilt. Easily and more importantly, fast. But does he even need them? Happy still has a huge bank. So what's the plan? Do it again? Happy can't leave his base. That's shop control for Kaho once again. Gold is still up. Another base coming up upper left. You don't want to move your Tree of Eternity probably due to the staff. So Kaho, we just do it again? I think we just do it again. And this time, Kaho is expanding on the back of that stalling. Happy won't get much more gold. He's outmined and he's under pressure once more. He sees the Gargs now. What's the answer? It's not that many. Maybe Dryads can do it. Crows, not the worst damage against Gargs either. 5.3. Crypt is down. Bears moving forward again. This position is odd. For both of them, no way to kite, massive Nova Fork Lightning, and there was the only one heal scroll available. He's diving deep, and Kaho sees it doesn't work. Decay! Oh my god, it does work so well. No more coil, the nuke reduced, and Kaho just sits in Happy's base rent-free. 1800 gold wiped out, and it's GG. Kaho is in the series. Is this where another turnaround starts? Amazing game by Kaho. Solid early game, switching gears, not the all-out aggression that we've seen before, but Reliant level 3. And he made Happy quite uncomfortable. He took so much tempo out of this game. Very, very atypical. The hold, of course, amazing upper right. And then Happy, in the last moments, he tried to save the Naga with the town portal. Kind of confused the two Nagi for a second. And then the DK was exposed right next to the shop. And Kaho did not misread the game. He played it perfectly well. Could have worked on something else, I guess. Like Mountain Giants. Like another expansion earlier. But it's still Happy match points. And that second match point will be happening on Tidehunters. Ooh, and that is the switch that I did not anticipate. Keeper of the Grove for Kaho. And what's Happy's play? Expansion again, like on Echo? Or did he work on tower pushes? Keeper can punish both of it, but he will fall off later. Treants and Entangle are a mighty, mighty weapon, but only for so long. Interesting to see Kaho switching it up. Tidehunter's a small map if you want to pressure. And there's no doubt that Happy wants to pressure. Maneuvering into the middle. And turtle time it is. Happy goes for backpack. Backpack circlet. Okay, ghouls can then pick up items in a second. And so far it's only the DK. He figures out that this is Keeper pretty much right away. Can't prevent level 2. Treants and Tangle both unlocked. Kaho again with an incredibly fast creep route early on. Is Happy buying anything in the main? Will more ghouls come and bring some new toys? Level 2 unlocked here as well. Pretty sure it's just the items from the creeps. Yep, that's gauntlets. And slippers. And tier 2. Okay. This is normally always an expansion map or a tower map. Happy plays it differently, seeing the Keeper. Of course, this is gonna be whoever ends up in the lower bracket. It's a gruesome lower bracket. You will meet either Moon or Lin, 1 to 0 or Colorful, Law Light or Fortitude. And Happy with the first consumable. Cal did a good job in sniping consumables. He does a good job in sniping ghouls. But he cannot allow himself to be surrounded here. Once again, tempo adjusted by Kaho. Dashing out the coils, always in time. Damage mostly ending up on the Keeper, who has a staff. Shop control, amazing. So we're blasting through mana on both sides. Every entangle gets countered by a coil. He wants this ghoul gone though. How do you get these archers out? Pump fake, sweet. And that's a town portal gone right away despite having a Keeper. Archers took a lot of damage from ghouls. And that is a lot of Moonwell juice gone. Happy is not deterred from this third map. And this creep spot a little similar to Concealed Hill. Null Overseer, big XP. This is not what you usually see. I wonder how Happy adjusts. It is a Hunter's Hall. No mass wins. But at some point, when you play a Keeper, you gotta go for base harass. And if that base harass doesn't work, you're in trouble. Demon Hunter second, Archer Wall to keep the ghouls and DK out. And lures. Keeper, Demon Hunter into Dryads without an expansion. Happy is in a perfect spot, isn't he? Right when the Keeper arrives. Sees him here. What do we got? Treant. Oh, we didn't decide yet if Treants or Entangle. But yeah, this harass did not work indeed. Time for Lich. Happy doesn't have to change much. It all works out. Maybe a bit earlier Fiends. And tier 3 for Kaho only started now. For the first time, the tier 3 is later for Kaho, isn't it? Or at least that much. Pray for the Rune Bracers if you're a Kaho fan. Happy's around. Happy's around. Doesn't get it. Belt of Giant Strength, more HP, also okay. But creep spot ruined. And the Keeper can't find a foothold. Happy has the perfect answer. The perfect army movement. Lich inventory. Insane. And I feel like this Keeper power spike is already over. And what did he accomplish? He survived. Which, you know, against Happy is indeed an accomplishment. But it's not where he wants to be. Not at all. Demon Hunter needs to be level 3 fast. Wisp Scout is good. But tier 3 is around the corner. Frenzy, Destros, third hero and go. Happy got the Emperor Eye on the red spot bottom left. Pulls an Acolyte. Interesting. Was a little Nova steal. Lich is ready again. Oh, Happy's so ready. Happy is so ready for this push. Goes for the DK pretty much right away. There is no town portal, but a big heal potion from the Magi at the marketplace. And is there a chance for Kaho? Demon Hunter is so hurt. Only level 1 mana burn. He did a good job burning. Piercing damage is fine, but archers are falling quickly as well. The statue is providing so much regen. And there's no real good counter to them. Lich level 2 already. Kaho has a supply lead here though, but for how long? Bears coming in for the Reju, being sniped immediately. Staff out. That means the heroes can't be staffed at the moment. Fiend getting the coil. That was probably the last one. And so many defensive mechanics with that statue. Deny on the Fiend. Uh-oh. Keeper is surrounded. Survives though. Last second. Does he really? Yeah, target switched. Both are grinding hard. Skeletons, Treants, Ghouls, all fine experience. Kaho ideally wanted level 3, didn't get it. Red spot for Happy. And then he can fall back to his own consumable. Kaho needs to heal. Kaho needs to reestablish 50. But Kaho did a fine job not having the the undead in his base at 9 minutes. And Happy is pushing back. Not going all aggressive. Orb is online. For the first time, 2 good orb carries. As the Naga, of course, is a fine range hero, but you want the frost arrows. Kaho holds his ground. But is that enough on one base, no talents? Can Kaho afford an invul potion? He focused on a heal scroll. Demon 3, which still a bit away. Double heal potion against this. There will be some nuke for sure. 1 staff, 1 orb. Happy Expo. I wonder if Kaho is ready for this push. Again, a little out of position. Might go on the cost of a Moonwell, but the building positioning is very, very fine. Happy almost going for the throat here. Kaho can't afford to lose this Moonwell. If he wants more production, he has to hold. But Happy probably knows this and kills it off. 1 in reproduction already. Mostly Dryads, but a couple of Bears as well. Can they connect to the Fiends? 1 is down. Level 4 gets it for the cost of a Dryad. Destroyer in range of these Dryads, diving deep. Has another coil, saves it with that. Oh, he doesn't let go of these Destros though. He wants to play Reju. He wants to play Roar. A lot more mana for the Entangle. 1 Destro down. Lich gets level 3. Such a powerful Nova now. Needs a burn quick. Gets it off before the next Nova comes in. Both micro like absolute gods. Heal potion was transferred. Lich should be saved. Units aren't saved at all. It's all about the heroes. Kaho down to 36. Second Destro down. Hold the fort. Is there an opening? There's still so much mana left for Kaho on the heroes. Needs to play it. Potion use. Keeper super squishy. Staff is on cooldown. Maybe Happy sees the opening here. Naga on the other side needs another potion. Gets it. 2 consumables. 2 huge consumables down. And oh my god, is Kaho playing this well? Are you kidding me? But all of this is on the back of Happy's expansion. Don't forget about that. But the question is, can he get out here? Gets a few kills on the way out. Lich. Frost armor. Again. No coil. Lich dead. Level 4. Was that Expo a tad too greedy? He needs to figure this out and crush it. And then Kaho has all the chances in the world. He was up against 2 heal potions. Are you mad, Kaho? Destroyer is up against the incoming Entangle, but does he even need it? There's a mana burn possibly. Gets it! Double kill! And now, if Kaho turns left and sees the Blight, it's probably his game. Unbelievable control. Did the DK just steal this? I guess he did. Supply is even again. Happy's mining. DK, wait a minute! The DK! If he holds this, there's 3 heroes wiped and he gets the 3rd hero. Lich is back from the tavern. But the DK must be brought back from the tavern as well because the Naga occupies the altar. Kaho must have seen the Blight by now. Is he just not interested? Did he split a unit maybe? Happy's falling apart. Another tavern revive. No split unit here. That's Happy's lifeline. DK back. So expensive. All that gold that he wanted to have for an army invested into tavern and into altar. Now he sees it at the very least. No town portal. Of course, no mana on Happy. And what are undead heroes without mana? Okay, they're still pretty strong. But in this situation, he buys time with the heroes. Happy has to unsummon. The win condition is broken. This is such high level Warcraft. Kaho in upkeep, goes for wins, more Dryads, wants to stay in control. Happy can still bring this back. Give the man a little time for some mana. The Keeper is still a liability. But that mid game was so expensive. Happy's 9-minute push didn't work. Happy's backup expansions didn't work. And for once, Happy's straight up fights don't work. Glist1, thank you for the 2-month resub. Talents are coming. No web. Only one fiend. Demon Hunter 0.03% away from 5. And that is the experience he needs. KMM764, thank you for the 3-month resub. Creepjack, no TP still. Therefore double staff at level 5 unlocked. Is that Demon Hunter the savior, even though he was only the 2nd hero? Destro's powerful against these bears. They just melt. But as we said, we have the double staff ready. Kaho willing to go into this fight. This might be a mistake. He's down to 46. Happy, of course, exposed. Invo potion, heal scroll as well. Trying to save the bears to the side. Another staff. That means no staff available for the heroes. Fiend falls. And if the talents come in, Kaho finally has a good solution to these destroyers. DK chasing. Keeper saved as well. Dryad still in this. If they can't be attacked by destroyers, of course. Kind of loses a few of them, but neck and neck fights now. Statue hurt and empty. This is time for Kaho's crows. The guts on Kaho taking that fight there. For how long did Night Elves believe they need a lead? Whether it's a base lead or a huge XP lead or just a supply lead. Kaho says nope, I don't need that. Can he rejuve this army? The Tucker war continues. More experience. Close to level 5 DK. Happy can't afford to expand again. Double orb. I love this double orb. There's so much damage. And the statues are constantly empty? How many crows? 3 of them. Happy has only 2 fiends. Can he nuke even? 1 Nova, 1 coil. And that's only if the Demon Hunter can't reach. Will he absorb that Nova? Yeah, that's a huge opener for the crows. They can't be caught. And there's no web. These spells are the only solution against the talents. Good luck, Happy. You will need it. Demon Hunter nuke, first Destro down. Web isn't there. The lumber for web isn't even there. Oh, Kaho. Can you just wipe the floor with the Emperor now? Fiend is gone. No mana constantly. And an expansion for the Night Elf at the 6 o'clock. Keeper on level 5 now too. Entangle level 3, so powerful. And you can just click these Destros. Demon Hunter maybe in a bit of trouble if Happy goes for 2 mana potions and nukes him. But Kaho respects the undead base, pulls back, 18 minutes in. But this is not over. Invul potion bought from the one shop available. Happy apparently on the back of this scouted this. But gets backstabbed. Has a TP, has to commit so much damage. Crows are reaching. Can he even get a kill here? Naga almost dead. But Happy saves everything. Everything. Wow. Naga saved, Destro saved, Fiend saved. Incredible. Painful for Kaho. There's still no web. He's trying to go into this guard transition again. And you know what? I think against the Keeper, that's a mistake. Thorn's aura is so strong. Oh, a few of these are falling, a few of these crows. And he saves that Destro one more time. Incredible, but the DK! Is he just dead again? Town Portal number 2 in very quick succession, just to save the heroes. Slowly but steady, the crows have been taken out though. Happy hiding. But Kaho isn't done here yet, is he? No consumable, no more. Level ups, but Happy calls it, and again Kaho wins in Happy's base. The series is tied, and one more map to decide it all. How bad did this series start? And how strong is Wonder Boy fighting back? Love how the camera movement is in sync with the coke drinking. Kaho is just out of this world. You can't play Keeper. You can't play Keeper. He's gonna get wrecked in the late game. No, he's not. He is not. Not in the hands of Kaho. Unbelievable. Happy is facing the lower bracket after having 2 match points. It's just one of these days. Hammerlord, thank you for the 3-month resub. What a great match, indeed. Indeed. I wouldn't blame the players if they need a little break now. Who wins game 5 is the prediction. And a lot of tournament predictions could be ruined right here. Sharon 3, thank you for the 2-month resub. Concealed Hill is the last map. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad of a Night Elf map. With a strong Demon Hunter and Great Harass, this is definitely playable. All the Night Elves were desperate against Happy's ice cold 9-minute push. Kaho flips the script. All the Night Elves say you can't play Keeper. Kaho flips the script. Everyone said you can't go into a one-on-one battle with even odds against Happy. Kaho flips the script. 2-2. Match points both. And the game is on. One more for glory. Whoever wins this advances into the round of 6. And you gotta command pretty much everything by Kaho. The first 2 maps weren't that great. How many times have we seen people just go down then? Lose faith, get destroyed on map 3 in like 5 minutes. But Kaho really started this series when he felt the pressure. Wants to prove a point. Oh, the greats of this game can reverse sweep Happy? The Lins, the 1-2-0s? Is that what I have to prove, you guys? Maybe you do. Demon Hunter. We're back to Demon Hunter. Understandable. Good to creep. Good to harass. It's all down to the early game once again. If he slows down Happy, he has a good shot. If he's getting caught and surrounded and forced into a TP, Happy has a good shot. 2,200 viewers, Tuesday afternoon. TP League. Warcraft 3 2023. I didn't see the map picks and bans. Interesting to not see Twisted. Kaho just wants to fight. This map was oftentimes the neutral playground. This or Last Refuge. DK moved to the shop for the circlets. Kaho finishes the spot with circlet and claws. Lots of pressure on Ghouls. He steals the orange away. Again, the punishment for Happy's shop move. You're slower with this. He only gets the turtles, and that's a big steal. Plus an item. Tanky and damage dealing Demon Hunter with Immolation at mana burn right away. What an opener for Kaho. All the chances in the world if he's not getting surrounded. The burns start already. The burns against the DH and the burns against the ghouls. Wisper's in position, needs to detonate soon. Of course he got that down, but Happy also with the skeletons move to the side. This is such a hard punish for Happy's creep route. And he's not overcommitting. He's not going too close to the DK. Happy trying to get a ghoul up front for the block. Doesn't work. And Kaho is retreating. I think that's fine. He did damage. He burnt mana even. This Demon Hunter control is so fragile, but so good. Always playing it on the edge. And Happy is not making moves towards level 3. Creeps getting involved. You don't want to engage this Ogre Lord with ghouls. No, no, no. Can he swap the aggro a bit? No. Tier 2 on the way. Happy got a skull. What for? Is he trying this weird transitioning tower push? That won't work. Burn again. Second circlet. The timing by Kaho. Interesting to see him not going for a staff. Maybe it should be the time. All about the circlets and Happy. Like, he's hurt. He's bruised. And he's also a bit under-leveled. Kaho still has his shop, the turtles. That's a relatively easy and fast level 3, especially with immolation. From a Night Elf's perspective, I think you love everything about this early game. Naga, oh, Happy running into this. You might correct me, chat, but is this a perfect early game by Kaho? Except that he is not level 3 yet? He can get level 3 still. Relatively easy. I wonder if he... Like, this is Naga second. This will be a bit of pressure. And Happy feels this pressure. That's a good sign, I guess. Demon Hunter has no boots. You gotta be careful. This will also result in a less powerful late game for Happy, as the Lich is only third. This also slows down the tier 3 push, as obviously, usually, you're on the way already to the enemy base. You pick up the Naga and you go. Now you have to wait for the Lich. But this is not the late game yet. You still gotta carry this almost perfect early game into a very good late game. And Happy sees the opportunity with the Naga on his own. 1 archer dead, 2 archer dead. But the big golem was gone already. Every single little last hit. Fork lightning up against ghouls. Plus good control. Plus damage of archers. It isn't even that many ghouls for surround anymore. He can break out of these. Happy just wants to reduce the number of archers. Gets level 3, but also a bit of experience for Kaho thanks to that detonate and the ghoul. 2.2. Tier 3 halfway, both at the same time. Scroll of the Beast, obviously not the best, but you want a lot of items for the late game, so selling an item is not the worst feeling in the world. Happy doesn't have a coil. He shouldn't be able to get this Magi. But you know, Happy makes the impossible possible more often than not. Oh, look at this. Goes for the DK. He has no TP. With the first Dryad, is that enough control? We have a Fork Lightning up. Happy has still no TP. Naga in trouble. Happy in trouble. Naga dead. DK. Oh my god. That feed getting intercepted. The Demon Hunter can TP whenever he freaking wants. Fork Lightning not on the DK. And that's another Fiend gone. Kaho, he's wiping the floor with Happy in these fights. He didn't lose a thing. Fiend's in. Naga hurt. Dryad again. Oh, Kaho. This is so to the nails. Naga falls, but if the DK is dead, that's a double kill at level 3. Who needs creeping if you get both undead heroes? Back in control. Naga 70 seconds bench, but it's totally fine. Double kill for Kaho in these fights once again. 1200 gold damage. At the 8-minute mark, this is the power spike for undead. I cannot believe what this young kid is able to do with his mouse and keyboard in this game. This is out of this world. But this is also not over. This is Happy we're talking about. But this is Happy getting a Fiend ensnared. Is Kaho making any macro mistakes that could bring Happy back? Bears are coming. Master training is there.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Happy with the claw plus 12. Lich started at the 10-minute mark. Do you need an indicator of how bad this game is for Happy? Kaho's still contesting this. Of course he is. There's still a TP. We have a staff. We have an orb. But I'm not calling this game until I see the GG. Or the GGG. Or the GGGGG. Who knows? Last hit. Goes to Kaho. Item. Goes to Kaho. And the redo once there's no dispel. Destro upgrade started at 10 minutes 30. Careful now, Kaho. Don't overpace. Okay, that's a better position. Dryad dispel is ready. Usually you want it against the Frost Armor. Frost Armor is far off. Robe of the Magi once again. Naga an absolute beast. F in the chat for the poor souls who tuned out when it was 0-2. Happy has to rely on a mistake by Kaho, who's out of this world in the past 3 maps. Demon Hunter is tanky, has an orb. Naga still fragile, but has the Invo Potion and a TP and a heal scroll. The only thing Kaho is missing is Crows. Happy is working on levels though. One more rat spot up for grabs. Super interesting to see how these expansions were never touched. The entire game, on either side. Kaho's waiting for the Moonwell to 50. But he just wants to brawl at 50. With the Lich under leveled. Happy has an empty inventory. Nothing to work with. Let's see if he can do this fight once again, or if Kaho is maybe getting a bit overconfident. The burns are coming in. Lich has still Nova. There's no coil no more though. And once again, Achilles heel is the DK. If the DK is dead, this probably is game. And he gets this with ease. No chance to go to the shop. Dryads are falling left and right though. Lich is leveling like crazy. But if there's no Unholy Aura, everything is slow. The Dryad control is amazing. The Naga positioning is fantastic. The Frost Armor, it doesn't really matter this much. He's just switching the target to whatever is not Frost Armored. And that is level 4 on a Naga at 13 minutes. Because Kaho is winning every single fight in this series since the 0-2. Expo coming. Happy GG! The reverse sweep is real! Look at this! He did it again! He did it again! With his back against the wall. Yeah, he wears this name for a reason. One of the all-time great Night Elf performances in Warcraft 3 on the past 3 maps. Will you ever see Big Demi getting demolished in an early game on Concealed Hill like this?